Hi, my name is Dr. Laura Graves. Today we're going to be visiting Michelle Bowman's classroom at Cookeville High School. Mrs. Bowman has a classroom where she serves students with autism. Michelle graduated from Tennessee Technological University with a degree in special education. I'm looking forward to hearing what she has to say about strategies that she uses in her classroom with her students.
I am Michelle Bowman. I teach a classroom at Cookeville High School for students who have autism. I have 15 students on my caseload. All of them are boys. All of them do have autism, and they range in age from 15 to about 18 to 19 years of age, and grade level, I have all grades from 9th through 12th grade. At the beginning of the school year, for all students, whether they have disabilities or not, students are given a type of schedule, whether it's a picture schedule or a paper schedule. Usually at the elementary level, kindergarten, preschool level, they may have a picture schedule so that they can see the picture of what they're going to do throughout the day. As the students progress in grade level and in age, those are phased out and more of a paper schedule is put into place, more age appropriate for them. And this is an example of a schedule that we give all students at the high school level at the beginning of the year. It tells them what class they have, what period, what teacher, what classroom number that they will go to. And this helps them as a guide to start out because they're not going to remember exactly where they have to go. So they have a schedule that they can carry around with them every day until they become more familiar with how their day progresses. And then as we go from this, once they figure this out, we can have a bell schedule. And I have one posted on my board, and it tells what block is, we have block 1 through 4, and it gives the time for the entire block. And then some classes during the day may have what we call a skinny schedule, so it's a period. There could be 2 periods in each block. So I have that broken down for my students so that they can refer to this and know what time class starts and what time class ends and what time, I even have what time we go to lunch, and then our end of the day schedule. Another type of schedule that we use throughout the week in my classroom is a job schedule. I have 3 students who are with me the majority of the day, and during the week, these students actually leave campus 2 different days a week, and they go to work at 2 different places. One of the days they'll go to the county library, and they'll do jobs there such as vacuuming, dusting shelves, wiping down tables. And another day of the week, they will go to a local church, and they'll do very much the same things there, vacuuming, wiping down tables, dusting for them. And the boys love it. They absolutely love getting to leave campus and have a job to do. And another day of the week, they will go downstairs to the first floor of this building where we have a type of lab set up. We call it the PAYS lab. And this is where they will learn how to use an adding machine, a cash register. They learn to count back change. Any type of vocational skill that they might need for a job once they leave the high school setting. So on my schedule, for example, on Monday during 3rd block, I have a student that leaves and he goes to the library. And to leave campus, we have a county van with job coaches, and they come to the school and they pick my boys up, and then they take them to wherever the job site is. And they're there for 30 to 45 minutes, and then they bring them back to school, and the boys independently walk back up to class. A typical day for my students that I have would be, we come in and the bell rings at 8 o'clock. We have announcements at that time. I have one student who has an assistant who will go with him out to his history class. I do have a classroom aide. She stays with 3 of my boys most of the day once they leave my classroom. She follows them and just helps them with things such as taking notes, prompting them, keeping them on task. If they do begin to have a period in the classroom where they're having difficulty, she can take them out of the classroom for a short amount of time and then bring them back in. I do have another student who has a one-on-one assistant who stays with him for the duration of the day. He arrives here at school in the morning at 7:40. His aide meets him when he gets off the bus. She goes to breakfast downstairs in the cafeteria with him, and from there, he has 4 different classes during the day in which the aide attends all 4 classes with him. She also helps him to stay on task. She helps him with any notes that he might need to take. She helps him to stay organized with his folders and his binders in his backpack. And then at the end of the day, she follows him to the bus, and she sees that he gets on the bus okay, and then she comes back up to my room and she helps me, she assists me for the end of the day. Students in the school setting will use different types of picture prompts to help them with different things during the day. I have a student who has a difficult time controlling the amount of time that he spends talking. He may talk out during class, he may talk while other people are talking, and so we have an example on his desk of just a picture prompt where we can point to this, and it helps him to know that he's talking a little too much, that he needs to stop talking and do more listening.